Hello, loves. This is Serena with an energy awareness update. You know, on my channel, we do energy alchemy, which is basically giving our attention and intention to whatever we choose so that we can transform it to what we want it to be. I'm feeling drawn to talk about the astrology of the moment. And I made a short about this, and I felt like 60 seconds wasn't enough. So we are in this interesting astrological moment where Pluto has been stationing, which means slowing down, and now today it just went retrograde. Today is May 2nd, 2024. So what that means is it slows really down a lot as it's about to turn around, appear to turn around and go backwards. And then it takes a while for it to start moving more quickly again. And when a planet is slower, it has more power. And Pluto is already this powerhouse, the planet of transformation, the planet of diving deep, the planet related to secrets, death, rebirth, sex, transformation. Did I say that? The phoenix rising from the flames, really going deep, okay? And now it's in this moment where it's even more powerful, right? Well, I want to backtrack a little bit and talk about what we've been through to kind of put this in perspective. Because sometimes when I'm looking at the astrology, I just get this sense of how amazing the astrological clock is. Whether I'm seeing it in someone's chart with their transits or just their natal chart or what's happening in the sky right now. And I have a sense of that with this moment. And I just wanted to unpack it a little bit more with you. So April was a big month astrologically, and many of you who are watching this might be aware of that. We had the first eclipse at the end of March, then we had the second eclipse, the big American eclipse, April 8th. We had Jupiter and Uranus conjunct in Taurus. We haven't had that conjunction for 14 years. And then I think it was right after that when we had the full moon in Scorpio with Pluto exactly in a T-square. So in a square to both the sun and the moon, like very intense. Oddly, that didn't actually manifest as a lot of intensity in my life. I don't know about you. Tell me about that in the comments, if like what happened for you with the full moon. I thought it would be really intense for me because personally it was on my moon. But anyway, I digress. So there was so much happening, right? And we had Mercury retrograde the whole time. So people were probably just like, shit's happening and what's going on, right? Things are going wrong, misunderstandings. With Mercury retrograde, of course, that's normal. You have to pack your patience, you have to pack your humor. That's what I always say. So now Mercury is moving direct, but it is still in the shadow period. So it's going over the same degrees that it's already been over twice, essentially. So it's like kind of a review thing, right? I think it's a really good time for integration. I believe the retrogrades are super important. I don't think they're anything bad. Sometimes we might feel uncomfortable with it, but can you imagine if we never stopped and looked back at where we were to see where we wanted to go next? So I feel like that's a big part of this moment, is that we are just kind of getting our bearings. We're integrating. And with Pluto being stationary and going backwards too, the actual stationary motion, the retrograde motion of Pluto, that happens. I think it's that way for about half the year. So it's not a huge deal. Oh my God, my son is singing really loudly in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. Bless him. Anyway, but when it slows down to either move retrograde or direct, it's just got so much power. So I feel like this is just this moment of like, whoa, all this stuff has happened. And now we need to take a moment to integrate it. To give you a little bit more context, the degree that Pluto is at is 2 degrees 6 astrological minutes of Aquarius. And it's been at that same exact minute for a week. And it's going to be there for another week. It was like moving forward, oh, so slowly, slow down. Now it's moving backward, oh, so slowly. So that's like huge. And if you have anything at 2 degrees Aquarius or around that, or in Leo or Scorpio or Taurus, that's pretty big energy on you right now. So it's really a time, as I said in the short, to dig deep and to allow this stuff to kind of massage into you, is, I don't know, the image that's coming to me. Now, the other thing that just happened is we had 2 changes in the personal planets. Venus went from being in Aries to being in Taurus, which is her sign, and Mars went from being in Pisces, where it's not super happy because it's all watered down, into Aries, which is its sign. So this is really some cool, positive forward movement as far as those 2 planets feeling a little bit more comfortable and giving us a little bit more ease as we're moving forward and integrating like whatever quantum leaps we took during April, whatever portals we went through. It's been big energy, and it's good to take the pause to let it sink in. So that was, I think, all I wanted to really expand on. We've got some cool stuff coming up. I was looking forward to the Gemini new moon in June. So I think the astrology has been getting lighter for us, and it's going to be a little bit lighter as we go into summer. I haven't looked at it really deeply or intensely, so don't 100% quote me on that, but I am excited for the Gemini new moon. That's not until June. But tell me how this has all been for you. I do offer energy alchemy sessions where we can work on your astrological chart or anything that you're manifesting. I love doing manifestation work. And I have a group, the Energy Alchemy Sacred Community, where it's really affordable if you'd like to have more ongoing type support about your own energy pattern, your manifestations, what you're working on, some positive reinforcement, spiritual mentoring related to intuition, any of that. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, comment, subscribe, share it with people, and I hope you have a wonderful day.